stuff. So then we had to like make a whole heap of like makeshift like fencing and like we got a chance to kind of tidy up the garden then, and we've kind of like semi-maintained it from then. Pretty much there's times when like the grass gets a little too long, stuff like that, and it's hard for the mower and trimmer and stuff because we now have an electric mower and trimmer so that I'm able to start it, because I could not pull the ripcord for the mower. I cannot do the mechanic, like I can't do the physical body mechanic to do that motion in one swell, like fast enough and hard enough to actually get it to start. I had a really fucking nice mower too, but I couldn't use it, and my partner hated it, and I was the one that mowed the lawns. So yeah, we got a mower that I could start, and now ironically my partner mows the lawns, and I don't do that as much anymore. But if I needed to, I could start it. That's the main thing. So, you know. But yeah, basically at this point we have like all kinds of native birds. We've got all kinds of, we have blue-tongue lizards and stuff, which means that our garden is really fucking healthy. And we have all kinds of, as I said, like the native birds, the native wildlife. We're not near bushland as much as we used to be because they've put in a whole bunch of new, what do you call it, settlement type things? They're not you know what I mean? Like, they've put in more housing and shit in this area. We just got more settlements. Anywho, they added more of that shit in the area than before, and so now we're no longer surrounded by bushland, so we don't get the native wildlife hanging around and shit as much, but we still get blue-tongue lizards. I have like 3 wild blue-tongue lizards that are getting around in my yard. We have a natural fucking flock of huge spiders, obviously, which is not ideal. But they only come out usually when we mow, or if it's breeding season, they'll come inside and shit then. But apart from that, if you don't disturb them, they stay the fuck out there and they just like eat everything else, which is pretty good. And yeah, everything else is pretty fine. Occasionally we get like giant sulfur-crested cockatoos, which are huge birds, and they sound like dinosaurs basically. They're awful things, but they'll come and hang out and screech like all hell. But at the moment, the big thing that we've got the problem with is the rainbow lorikeets, because rainbow lorikeets are like pissy, aggressive fucking prima donna bitches. Basically, they hate every other species of birds, and they hate each other with a passion, and they squabble. Like, they don't make any pretty bird noises. They just like fucking crap on for like hours. They crap on when they're passive, like even when they're sleeping they crap on, and then when they take off they crap on even louder. And yeah, there's no time where there's peace when they're around. It is something. Eliza, you are way too close to that. Please move back. Thank you. Valkyrie, maybe go back in the back there. Hold on. There we go. Alright, that's a little bit better. I know that there's one of those dudes in the back there, and I need... My Valkyrie is not actually... There she goes, she's attacking now. I need to kill the dude that's in there, but I'll see how we go with this. You want... the mummies will be killable, because they're only immune to poison. It has... No, I read that. If animals like your garden, I take it that your garden is healthy. I would say that it is a healthy ecosystem for the wildlife, because the other thing too is the reason why I planted a lot of natives, apart from the native plants being free, right, is, and also like requiring less water and attention and stuff like that. So it was also, I planted a lot of food that feeds like local possums and stuff like that, certain birds and local possums and stuff, so that like this area, a lot of the suburb does not have trees, and the trees that are here are not native in any capacity. Oh, what the hell is coming down at me? So yeah, when it comes to like animals scavenging for food and stuff in this area, there's not much. My garden has a lot of that in a very condensed area. The only problem is, obviously, when certain types of birds come to eat the food that is like growing, like the different berries and pollen and shit, flowers and whatever on my trees and stuff, they shit other plants into my yard. That's how I've got this huge tree that's been shat into my yard by some bird, and yeah, it's what's attracting the rainbow lorikeets at the moment, and I really wish that I didn't have that. I need mana, but all you guys are dropping is gold. Hold on. I don't have a lick of mana. I'm just gonna have to slowly take this on. Hopefully, oh, my Valkyrie's nearly done actually. I can't touch one of these guys. If I get hit, I'm good as dead. So we're gonna have to take this slowly. You know what? Actually, hold on. As soon as no, she's done. She's done over here. I was gonna say as soon as she's done, I'll move her over. Back, hip, and neck. Damn girl, you're folding more than an origami crane. Oh my god, that is pretty funny. But it's actually so the kind of injury I've got. It's really wild, right? I'm gonna need to go back and get mana for like real. So I got injured at the place that I worked at a long time ago, right? And basically, the premises had gone through a flood, a really, really bad flood, okay? And it was mostly at the time like super gutted out and like bare bones, everything in it was donated, kind of stuff like that. So like to a degree, I can't really shit on the stuff that was there, but like office health and safety was non-existent. Just consider it as that because they were like recovering, replenishing and shit, right? And so all the donated gear that we had and all of the temporary infrastructure that was inside the building was all kind of like rickety and or broken in some way, which is why it was being donated and stuff. And so the desk that I was working on, because I had a huge old wooden standing desk to be able to do like all of my computer shit on, right? And have I got enough arrows? Yeah, sort of. Anyway, it was like wobbly as shit, right? My chair didn't like lock in. It was like one of those super tall, almost like a what do you call it? Like one of those phone operator kind of chairs where like it's the bottom part where you put your feet completely rotates and swivels and stuff, right? It doesn't lock in and stuff. So if you can imagine, I have a super tall desk and I have a super tall chair, and I'm like rushing to take a phone call and shit. And I went to sit down on the chair, and I put my hand on the desk to kind of like ready myself into the seat, so to speak. And the desk pushed away from me, and the chair, the kickstand where I put my foot, spun away from me. And so basically everything went out from underneath me. Eliza's dying again. Get out of there, Eliza. And yeah, I basically just went down. But the way that I went down, I hit a trestle table on the way, and I held onto the desk, so I overextended my arm, which is how I damaged my neck and shit, and my leg. It's going to be very hard to describe this, but basically one of my legs, the way that I injured my back on the trestle table, I injured my neck by holding onto the desk, but my leg, my hip joint, my leg went backwards sideways, like in an L shape to my body, in a way that it's not supposed to go, which is why that's really fucked. But I also have like a twisted knee from when I moved house, like literally months beforehand, on the same leg, and a multiple sprained ankle on the same leg from all the times I used to get my ankles twisted walking home from school and shit. So essentially, I fucked up a lot. In a very short period of time, just by falling by a table. Damn unlucky. It wasn't so much that I fell on, like, hit a table on the way down. It's a combination of all the ways that I managed to fall. Like, what do you call it? Like, when I was a kid, for instance, I used to be like, oh, if I'm ever gonna, like, fall over, it'd be the safest to fall on my back because, you know, there's nothing you can damage back there. Like, there's no organs and shit. Like, that's the way I used to think when I was a kid. But it's like, no, there's a whole ass fucking spine that controls, like, a lot of, like, fine nerve and motor movement and stuff in there. You fuck that up, you fuck up a lot of things. But the thing is, like, if you've only got one thing wrong, like, let's just say I only damaged my hip, okay? I could compensate by taking the rest of, like, movement and stuff like that through, like, my knee and my back and stuff for a while to let my hip recover, right? Or my back, if it had just been my back, I could have taken stuff through my hip and my legs and like my upper body and like my back breasts. But it was all three at once, so I couldn't get away from it. There was no movement, no position, no posture, no stance that I could have that wasn't excruciatingly painful at all times. It was horrible. So yeah, that, and also after I injured my back, so I didn't get to do like rehabilitation and medical stuff and recovery really quickly because the company I worked for would not give me access to workers' compensation or whatever, because I obviously couldn't fucking afford medical shit for it. But they were holding out because they didn't want their premiums to go up. They were kind of a dick. And so yeah, the delayed treatment also exacerbated the whole situation, made it worse. And then when I finally did get treatment for it, it was kind of too late. Shit was kind of setting. And by that point in time, what kind of happened is the damaged back muscles and stuff started to pull my spine sideways because they'd been overstretched on one side or whatever. And it was kind of pulling it to one side really strongly, like locked on, and the other side was too weak to pull. So then I had posture issues that I had to correct as well. And all this took like a good couple of years. Phoenix, I can't cuddle you right now. Give me a second. I just gotta give Phoenix a quick cuddle because he's being needy. I need to put him on his chair. Hold on. Phoenix is my cat. Alright. I'm gonna die in a second. Hold up. Sorry, he keeps on jumping up on the table and not on his chair, and he won't settle and like lay down and stuff. And he's not howling tonight, so I want to kind of reward that as best I can. Because normally he's walking around and screaming out windows and stuff. So, you know, appreciation where appreciation's due for that. I got a quick cuddle and a kiss and put on the thing. Almost forgot. Would you almost forget? Also, Grim was asking about you before. He was asking if you'd been spotted. Wait! Stop licking my prawn. We talked about this. Grim's out here licking my horse. Keelan's fucking smacking on my prawn. Sweet Jesus, I can't get away from any of this. If I had even one more creature thing that was like, not the sleeping cat one, but if I had any other thing in my like repertoire of emotes, I feel like they would be licked as well. I see you, Kit Kat. Yes, I am indeed here. Lol. But yeah, I don't know. That's kind of like the start of everything. I went through that, but recovered from that. There's a lot of bad stuff in between, before and after and stuff. And then I got sick of Crohn's. Now my Crohn's started. So I recovered, got some normalcy, and then went straight into thick Crohn's, nearly died. And then yeah, we kind of worked past that. There's got to be like 3 or 4 of yous in here. Let's see if I can get Eliza in here just quickly. There we go. Yeah, we worked past that shit, and then, what else happened? I don't know, I had a few years of recovering from that. Now we're at where we are. And I'm mostly doing okay. My Crohn's has been shit this week. Haze right the sharp. Undead Aura Enchanted. Oh, shit. Lightning Enchanted. No! Eliza! Died by proximity. I lost XP. As soon as I saw Lightning Enchanted, like, I saw it was casting lightning, but as soon as I saw Lightning Enchanted, I knew I was dead. There's nothing I could do about that. I could probably get my body back, but I don't want to do that straight up when I have to get... I have to get my shit back, and I don't want Eliza to be alive while I'm trying to do that. That way. Why am I trying to repair shit? I don't have shit on me. Get my person back. I don't have a town portal. It's, I have to run all the way back out. That's fine. Probably a good thing I killed him. I don't have mana, so we'll see how this goes. Back to lurking. No worries, Gillen. You go for it. I think we're up and around here. I don't know. Just, all that shit. It changed a lot of things. This is why, like, I don't know. I have like a slew of medical conditions and shit. Medical, physical, probably mental, fucking who knows. It's all there. But it all compiles and shit. And squish, oh yes. I was gonna say squish the scorpion. Fucking scorpion. Holy shit, can I not English? Apparently we can't has English, but that's okay. I love that, like, I don't know what it is about the scorpions out here, but they are particularly enjoyable to run past the squish. Also, there'll be the fire oasis down here. If it doesn't take us too long to go down whatever this place was called up here, we might be able to get all the way to... I don't think we'd get the maggot layer, but we might get... maybe. We might be able to get the waypoint for the fire oasis. This is the Halls of Dead. Halls of Dead have, they have one of the Herodric bits. Oh, all the gold's gone. Oh, I forgot about that. Look, I can't hit any of yous, so either you gotta walk out of this room or not. I forgot that I can get frozen. I don't know if I can actually get back in there. Yeah, can you... oh. Play with her. Thank you. Okay. Should be all far enough away from the door now, hopefully. I am well and truly frozen. Oh, Jesus. No. Oh, I'm gonna maybe die again. Put up. Yes, I got my body. Get into a corner. Portal. Oh, fuck's sake. Holy hell. Okay, what have I got on me? I got like one thing to sell. I'm gonna have to buy so much health, so much stuff. Yeah, that's fine. It'll work out. Yeah. Alright. I think I might wait until after this room to buy back Eliza, because I really think she's gonna die again once that guy starts releasing lightning again. God, that's a good offhand. Hey, Mad Dog. Yeah, that was fucking lucky, because I honestly did not believe I was going to be able to actually get back into that room. The way that they were kind of like all resurrected and crowding back around the front there. I need more arrows than that. How you doing today? What are you up to? What was happening? I got kind of like locked in during the battle on Rimworld on Tuesday. Sorry. I wanted to say hello and like, I don't know, chit chat and stuff more, but I was like hyper focused on the raid that I was about to steal people with. I'm sorry about that. But it's good to see you again. And yeah, more Diablo. And no Eliza, she's 41,000 now to buy back. Like, holy shit. Alright. No, the mummies, there has to be one of those mummy making things in here, right? Unless these guys keep resurrecting. You're the special. Let's just plant her next to... ooh, shit. No, hold on. Let's get you. Come on. Oh, I'm poisoned. This isn't too bad. If I can stay at a range to him, they're all immune to poison, immune to lightning, blah, blah, blah. They're gonna die that way. Right. It basically just means that they are weak to the lightning. I also don't know why my Valkyrie's up here and my decoy's down there, because I legitimately thought I did that the other way around. But you know what? Let's just kind of help her out. New Valkyrie. Cool. Oh, blue one. Nice. I really do like the blue one. I always really like the blue one. No, you fucking don't, mate. Take a decoy. Let me just get... This is not a good corner to be standing in. I realize this. I've made a mistake. I've made a grave mistake. Come on, mate. Take some death. Stop stealing my life. Oh, fuck. I can't get out of here. And I'm dying. Shit. That's going to be a bad thing to walk back into. I need health. I was not willing to take that situation. I'm like, I don't have any more health. I might have health on me, but maybe.
Approach and let's trade.
No, I'll be alright. We'll figure it out. Or I'll die again. One of the two. I've only died once tonight. Eliza's on, like, I think her 4th death? I think she's on her 4th death. Man, watching that go down is horrifying. I know that in town it will only go down to 1. You know what, actually? I need a couple of extra, because if I can get out of the room, I can always pop more. Let's get me fixed up. Thank you. And let's get back out there. Yeah. We'll see how this goes. I'm not going to be able to get out of this corner straight away, but what I can do for myself... Oh no, hold on. We lucked out. Absolutely lucked out. Let's try to work on you. Oh man. There's no such thing called mistakes, just happy little accident. Oh man. That's a matter of perspective. If I can stay out of this guy's lightning though, I might be able to kill this guy up here. Because my Valkyrie in that you're the one that's like really, really hurt. I can pop a new decoy here. Yeah, go fucking move over there, mate. Hold up. You Valkyrie. There we go. Okay, he died. The other guy looks like he left the room. Come back here, mate. Mate. If you're gonna be all the way out here, this actually works a little bit better for me. Don't hit me. Come on. Alright, I need to move out of there. Oh man. Let's put a decoy next to you. That way you can play with her. You can poison the shit out of her. I can set most of this group on fire because everybody here is highly flammable. They will revive probably at least once, but most of them are outside the room, which means if I wanted to absolutely bum rush the dude in the room that's like all lightning and shit, I could probably do it now and shove a decoy in the doorway and trap these motherfuckers out here. But what I really want to do is just kind of get rid of you. Come on, before the mummy hits me and poisons me. There we go. Okay, now let's go for him. Where are you? There you are. Let's pop you there, and let's pop you there. Oh shit, let's not stand that close. Come on, we can do this. Aura enchanted, undead, lightning enchanted, multiple shots. Multiple shots is what it is. Sorry. Fucking hell. Multiple shots. Literally just took my oxygen. Holy shit. Oh man. I don't know why I'm coughing tonight, by the way. I just assumed that my voice is like just pissed off because I didn't sleep. I'm guessing that it like recovers a little bit between streams when I sleep, and I did do that. Not for lack of trying, don't get me wrong, I fucking tried to sleep, but between mowers, birds, and I don't know, just being awake. You know, God forbid anybody's actually ever awake. I love when I'm awake at the wrong times. Like, the funniest thing is, when I used to be, like, a daytime person, right, I was always fucking tired every day, all day. And then when nighttime came around, I was always super wide awake. And then, when I found out that I had sleep aphasia disorder, which is, like, a delayed onset of sleep, combined with falling asleep at the wrong time of day, right? So then I obviously like worked out that, oh, I can fix this by just being fucking nocturnal, which did fix it for like quite a while, right? Solved the problem. The only problem is that there's times when I stay awake too long and I kind of reset it, and then sometimes, like, I'm not tired overnight. That is the most amazing thing. I don't really get tired at night at all anymore. But there's times when I just can't fall asleep during the day. And I'm like, this is baffling to me because I was always like super fucking tired. And I know it's just mostly, I'm just tired. I'm just like, I don't know, worn out, exhausted, whatever. Whatever the insert information here is kind of thing. I don't think I'm going to be able to pick up all of this, to be fair. Sleeping is difficult. Sleeping is difficult. I find that like sleeping is the most underrated activity. Oh, why did I do that? I had one in the next room. To try to like do, because it's supposed to be an involuntary, unconscious thing that happens, but it doesn't seem to be for a great many people anymore. And fuck knows why, because like it doesn't matter if I have electronics or lights in the room, pets in the room or not, or sleeping alone or with a partner or anything like that. None of that matters. I can literally lay in the dark with, like, just lay there for hours, just either in thought or with not a thought in my brain, and just dawn comes and I'm still awake, and that's my attempt to sleep. I gotta keep that little health on me for the moment. I'll probably just be good to sell it, but we'll see. What's that? Gonna head to reset it with. It was nice meeting you, Aprillic. Take care, Viking. No worries. I'll catch you around. Also, insomnia sucks. I work nights, so I hardly get rest as well. Yeah, the daytime sleep is incredibly difficult. But yeah, head off if you need to. I'll be here. I'm usually here at this time. Next week and New Year's and stuff, my stream times are different, so please check my schedule or socials and stuff for like any updates and changes and stuff to that. But yeah, hopefully I'll catch you around again. And yeah, sleeping during the day, being awake at night is one of those really weird things because people aren't quiet during the day. At nighttime, everybody more or less respectfully expects that people are trying to sleep and they are quieter or they do things quieter. Whereas during the day, you know, basically once it's past 7 a.m. in Australia, between basically power tools, music, and construction and shit like that is allowed to operate between 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. That's legal hours of a certain amount of decibels that can be audible or whatever. Anywho, because of that, basically after 7 a.m., if I'm not already like showered and in bed by 7 a.m., I can probably kiss most of my summer day goodbye for sleep. Because like you'll get everybody that's either they're out tending to the yard, mowing the lawns, whatever, or you get kids outside playing if it's school holidays or the afternoon and stuff like that. You obviously get like construction and bustling suburbs and all that sort of shit throughout the day as well, and roar of all the various like vehicles in the distance and whatnot. But then, oh shit, what are you? Holy fuck, that hit me hard. Sinmore, undead or enchanted. I can't read it because this bloke. Fuck off, mate. I'm trying to read who that guy up there is. I need to know who you are. You're obviously decayed. Oh man, let's stretch my arm. There we go. Yeah, at nighttime. Nighttime also has another thing too. Nighttime has a more or less consistent temperature. So if you, for instance, whether or not you have like air conditioning or not, if you have air conditioning and you set it to a set temperature, you can pretty much guarantee it will run at that set temperature without like little to no like fluctuation happening and stuff, right? But during the day, it obviously like warms up until a peak temperature in the middle of the day. So it starts out probably a little bit too cool, and then it gets really, really fucking hot. And because of that, like, if you don't have air conditioning, it's almost next to impossible to sleep during the day. But if you do have air conditioning, it's, you gotta, like, wake up and adjust it, or either, like, sweat through some part of it or shiver through some of it. And, yeah, it's a complicated mix. So I do find I probably wake up a little bit more to adjust the temperature of my room. Yeah, your undead or enchanted stones get lightning enchanted, immune to physical, immune to poison. And my Valkyrie is dead. Let's get a new one up here. I'm in a good spot though. I'm not getting hit by like lightning. And everybody up here is like flammable. You know. I think that's why I've worked overnights for decades. Just starting at the clock. Oh yeah. What? Because sleeping at night is difficult. I thought of that too, honestly, years ago. Also, Phoenix has commenced his nightly streaming. Phoenix is my cat, just to clarify. Yeah, no, years ago. Even back when I was like 18, 19, I looked at getting a nighttime job because I'm like, I'm so naturally awake at night. It would be just so beneficial. Like for me, the way I saw it was I could, whoa, there's somebody resurrecting. I could wake up in the afternoon, right? Have a little bit of time to be alive and alert and stuff in the afternoon. And then I could go off to a job and then like either early morning or like mid-morning I could come home and like commence sleeping and stuff, and that would be fine. That would absolutely work for me, because then I'd never have to worry about always being tired. But you know, getting a nighttime job as a female here in Australia is actually a lot harder said than done in certain cases, depending on what the job is and what do you call it, like how unpopulated it is versus like whatever it's doing. Like I tried getting like nighttime IT, nighttime security, nighttime packing. Like those are kind of like the majority of the ones that existed in my area. And yeah, they're like, oh, we can't in good conscience leave a woman alone with, you know, a skeleton crew of X amount of men unattended and unsupervised. And I'm like, you don't trust your fucking employees to be human? Like that's not a good thing. So like, I don't know, not be awful. 20, oh, the dexterity. I was gonna say, I'm like 23 to 50 is better than my bow. Not by much, but it's like good. And I could socket it, but I don't think I'm even remotely close to that. What's that? Dexterity. I am buffed, but if I lose this, I can't use it because it's buffing me by 8, which means I'd need something better. And I also want something that's a lot better, not like a little bit better. Kind of like that good crossbow that Baal in Nightmare dropped. Like the 200 damage is what I'm kind of looking for. I'm not going to get it a bow, but we'll try. I think it's meant a natural predators, question mark. The fuck? Yeah, that's my thoughts on it too, was I'm like, these companies just naturally assumed that their staff were just going to be disgusting human beings instead of, you know, I don't know, fucking well-adjusted adult men. Like, there is obviously the chance of having, like, awful people in any job, but to just outright just suggest that all of their staff are untrustworthy in that way, that's really bad. Like, I don't know how much that's on, like, them knowing their employees versus the management's just assumption or something like that. By the way, it has nothing on it, but this is like 420 defense. It's not too bad. It almost sounds like you're a woman deploying in the military. Look, I just feel like pretty much any industry is a little bit like that, to be fair. To be fair, it's one of those things where I guess most places won't say it, but it's there. So I guess, like, should I be happy that maybe they said no and gave an honest reason? Maybe. It was frustrating though, because it meant that I couldn't have a nighttime job at, you know, a time that I could consciously do my best and work and stuff. But, yeah, I don't know. At the time, I guess it wasn't... Well, I forgot to get Eliza. That's fine. At the time, I guess it wasn't the job for me. And that's fine. And I kind of figure that all of my various experiences, good and bad, have led me up to where I am now. And unfortunately, as bad as some of the horrible experiences